Hey everybody, today I am sharing with you my tutorial for a DIY Grapevine LED candle centerpiece with little moss covered bunnies and rocks. Now here's a quick couple pictures of the final look. As you know, if you're following my blog or seen some of my other video uploads lately, I've been challenging myself to come up with a tablescape of at least the month. Just fun and decorative, a lot of thrift store finds, and a lot of DIY elements, just something cheap and fun to do. And this is one of my most recent challenge entries to myself. Almost all of this is from the thrift store, except for the centerpiece elements. Now to make this, you'll need this grapevine wreath thing. It's called like a grapevine peekaboo something or other from Hobby Lobby. I'll link to it down below. Some LED candles, some moss rocks, which aren't really rocks, they're just foam from Michael's, some ribbon that matches your decor. If you're using the bunnies, use those as well, and of course some scissors and some double-sided tape. I will say the moss covered bunnies that I found that I liked from Hobby Lobby. So if you're watching and you want the exact ones I have, Hobby Lobby's your place. Now I will say the LED candles, or at least the ones that I have, will not fit perfectly flat in this peekaboo grapevine wreath thing. That is because it's a spherical shape and it's not flat, and obviously those things don't work well together. But we'll get to that in a bit. First things first, the candles. Make sure you have your batteries in there and they're new. Now, using your double-sided tape and having a clean edge of your ribbon, what I did for the super quick and in a quick pinch type method is just folded it over to create a clean edge, fold it in so it was finished. What I'm going to do, since I know that I want the candles gathered like that, I plan on wrapping it around, making sure there's some overlap, cutting any extra, and then creating a secondary finished edge. From there, I'll also use a third piece of double-sided tape to tape the two finished edges together. This is because I like it a little bit more simple and clean for this particular look. I did play with the idea of using a bow on these candles, but it just didn't look right. So if you're more talented or you have a different shape and setup, it might work for you. Think about it. But for me, I just wanted a clean ribbon around it. So now I've got two finished edges, plus one with an extra piece of double-sided tape on it, and I'm just going to overlap the two pieces and stick them to each other. Now I've had this up for I'd say a few weeks, and I have not had any trouble with it falling apart. It does keep the candles pretty secure from a lot of wiggling and jiggling as people bump into the table and things like that. Now the peekaboo grapevine piece, we're going to do the exact same thing with it, only because I thought it brought a little bit of consistency in, and also it made me think of those vintage Easter eggs that are wrapped with ribbon and kind of handmade. It's up to you if you want to do it. I will say, if your OCD levels are like peaking out right now while you're watching this because it's not perfectly lined up, maybe this project isn't for you right now, only because this is grapevine on chicken wire. It is not flat, it is not consistent, and that's fine, that's what it's supposed to be, but by extension that means that the ribbon is not going to sit perfectly even all the way around, and the candles will not be perfectly flat, and that's okay. But finding the most flat spot that'll be at the bottom, like you just saw me grab from, flip it completely on the opposite side, and that is where you want the base of the ribbon or whatever you're decorating yours with to be, so that way all of the seams are hidden. Now, using that same double-sided tape technique that we used on the candles, you can apply this ribbon finesse as you want. I will say, when you're making the centerpiece, do not do this on the table that you're going to have it on while you're putting it together, because one, the grapevine stuff can snag, and two, when you get out the moss covered whatever you're using, it can shed. Now, of course, do your best to get it as close to possible as you might like it in your workspace, but know that until it's completely settled in on the table, it's not going to be 100% perfect, and even then, it could be a little wobbly. So the moss-covered rocks, which are really just moss-covered foam, I should say, that I got from Michael's, are in the spring section right now. I would say there's probably 3 or 4 different sizes in each bag, so play with what fits your centerpiece, what you're using. I like to put the bigger ones on the bottom and some smaller ones around them on top towards the upper layers. It's up to you how full or not you want. Now, because there's plenty in each bag, what I did was I took some of the larger foams or foam stones, whatever, moss covered foam stones, whatever we're calling them, and I kind of use them as wedging slash decoration on the outside. And what this did was it kind of wedged into this vine concoction peekaboo piece here to stabilize it, but then it also looks nice on the table too. Now there's a little bunny you can see up front here, and on the other side there's a little bit more, a bunny sitting on his, his hind legs a little bit more upright, like, and those are from Hobby Lobby. They're actually on foam, and they're in the pick section. Now the two larger moss covered bunnies that you see are also from Hobby Lobby. They are just in the regular Easter decor section. They're heavier, they're cement based. The plates, the napkins, the placemats, the tablecloth, all of that you see, I kid you not, I literally just got from my local Goodwills and thrift shops. So a very reasonable look to put together. I'm sure you have a lot of these pieces already in your home or can easily get them. I love this look. It's a fun, kind of whimsically cute, rustic Easter spring centerpiece and tablescape, which is very, very affordable and easy to do. You can put this together very quickly. And if you have LED candles already in your house and you want something else, you might like this super simple LED candle centerpiece with ribbon that I shared a couple weeks ago on the same YouTube channel. Very easy to do, and also scales to any possible holiday or event that you have coming up. And as always, I love seeing what you guys are making, so please make sure to follow me on these social media, whatever you're on, whatever these channels are on that you're on. Follow me, tweet at me, tag me, whatever, send me pins of things that you made, or if you have links of stuff, I love to see it. And I hope that you guys want to see more of what I'm making as I continue on this fun tablescape challenge, so I'll be sharing those as they pop up for sure. As always, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys checking out this video. If you think you're going to give this centerpiece a try, give it a big thumbs up and leave a comment down below on what your fun twist is going to be on it, or if you're going to try it exactly how I shared it. And as always, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Share this with a friend who you think will enjoy it. And be sure to share your creations with me on Instagram and Facebook and wherever else you are. Just tag a sparkly life for me in it and I'll be sure to see it. Thanks so much for watching.